Hi, this is Rachel with www.treadmill-ratings-reviews.com. We're taking a quick look at the folding treadmills from Yowza Fitness here in Florida. This is actually the Osprey. It's the middle of the three versions. I want to take a second and talk about the Sebring. The Sebring is their folding model. It's got a little bit more juice and power and bells and whistles than what the Osprey has. So I want to highlight those differences. The first difference that you'll see with the Sebring is compared to the Osprey, it has a larger motor. You're looking at a 3.0 horsepower motor versus a 2.75 on this version. You're going to have the same amount of incline capability. This is going to be a power incline. However, the belt is going to be a little bit thicker on the Sebring, so a little bit more durable, long-lasting there. It's going to have the same suspension or shock absorption that the Osprey has, no difference. The length of the Sebring is going to be 55 inches. So we're looking at 52 here on the Osprey, 55 about right here for the Sebring. So if you really want a folding treadmill from Yowza and you're a tall person, the Sebring is going to be your best bet there. And probably the most important difference has to do with this gizmo right here. The Sebring is going to have intelligent weight management technology. So when you buy your treadmill, you're going to get this scale along with your treadmill. And notice it is white colored. They also have black scales, which are a little bit different technology. But the white scales here are going to communicate directly with the Sebring treadmill. And that's going to allow you to keep track of your weight and for the treadmill to keep track of whether you're going up or going down, what's your progress, what do you need to change about your workout so that you can meet your workout goals. Along with that, the Sebring console is going to have an Ipod Dock that the Osprey doesn't have. The Sebring is going to have high fidelity speakers. It's going to have a heart rate receiver, and the warranty on, actually that's the same. The warranty for the Osprey and the Sebring is both going to be a lifetime frame and motor with 5-year parts and 2 years labor. So just so you know what you are looking at when you look at the three different models of folding treadmills. If you want to learn more, check out the website www.treadmill-ratings-reviews.com. Thanks for your time. We're actually in the customer service center, so if you hear talking behind you, that's because these guys are on the phone helping out customers with whatever they need. They have a really great program here and have a really responsive customer service program for sure. What I want to show you right now is one of 3 of the folding models for the Yowza treadmills. This is actually the middle line. There's one below and one above this one, but this is the Osprey folding treadmill. And probably my favorite feature about this treadmill, especially compared to some other folding treadmills that we've seen, is it takes up almost no space. When you look at this thing, it would be really easy for you to fold up this treadmill, shove it in a corner, cover it with a blanket, whatever, and it would be out of the way if you needed it to be out of the way. Some of the other folding treadmills that we've seen, they fold up, but they still take up a good amount of space, and it wouldn't really be as easy to hide as this one, because this one it goes up really, really high. So with the Osprey, this model is about $1,000 as far as your price range. And when you come up to it, it does have kind of a nice safety feature in that if you press this button, nothing happens. And that's a good thing, because you don't want your kids to come up to this and see the big red lever and press the button and have it come crashing down on top of them. So to actually get this to come down, you need to press the button and then just give it a little bit of a start. There it goes. And still at that point it's not coming down. And I'm just pulling gently on it. And it's assisted coming down, so it's not, even if I press as hard as I can, it's not going to just go crashing to the floor. At this point I can just let it go and it'll come down on its own. So that's a really nice safety feature, just to make sure that it's not going to come crashing down on you, your kids, your pets, anybody with the Osprey. The Osprey treadmill has a 2.75 horsepower continuous duty motor, and it is super duper quiet. When you get on this machine, you're not going to hear lots of noise and fans and all sorts of stuff going on. It's just a really quiet machine. That's going to be nice if you're working out in one room and somebody's reading a book or studying for a test in the other room. You're not going to be disturbing them throughout the house. When you look at the running belt, this does have the multi-layer PVC with nylon polyester whisper weave bottom belt. And the running surface is 20 inches side to side, 52 inches front to back. So I do want to emphasize 52 because some of the other Yowza models are 55 inches. Some of them are 60 inches, and then they even have some models that are 63 inches front to back. So if you're comparing 52 to 63, you know, that's a nice bit of space extra from front to back. So it's something to consider, especially if you're going to have a really long running stride, or if you're a really tall person, then you just want to be aware that it is a little bit more of a shorter running surface. For me, I think I'd be perfectly happy on this treadmill. I could run and I wouldn't have any sort of problem with the front to back. I would be perfectly comfortable. So again, it's up to user preference. Okay, the Osprey has an enormous deck area, or console area, I should say. I could easily stick my water bottle in here. If it was a narrow, short bottle, like one of those disposable water bottles, I could just put it flat in there. It would fit no problem. If I had a baby monitor, I could put that in there. If I had my iPod, whatever. There's lots of space right here that you could put all sorts of stuff. The screen here is going to be a blue backlit screen, and on one side you have quick press buttons for speed from 2 up to 11 miles per hour, and then incline to up to 12% incline. The Osprey also has 6 different programs. So you're going to have manual, interval incline, interval speed, weight loss, a 5K self-learning program, and then a heart rate control program. So each of these are going to kind of give you some variation in your day-to-day workout. So let's go ahead and have you take a look at how this machine goes. This machine does have a built-in heart rate receiver, so if you're interested in wearing one of the heart rate devices that you strap around your body, this machine is able to handle that, no problem. And that is just more accurate than the hand grips that a lot of machines have, and this does have the hand grips as well, so if you wanted to grab those, you could. Also, this bar is nice just if you need to hold on to something. If you're a person who just needs to grip onto something, make sure you're balanced. There's lots of things to hold on to with this. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and run on this for a second and see how it moves. Okay, and stop. So, you know, honestly, this is a decently comfortable machine. It doesn't have anything super fancy with the shock absorption, but I could run on this machine for sure. It's pretty comfortable. If you've looked at some of the other Yowza models, you'll see that they have the swing arm technology in the front. The folding version does not have that. Instead, they have something called the let me get it right because it was a long term, make sure I say it right, an 8-point spring encased dampening system. And basically what that means is it's got bushings along the way that are just going to provide a little bit of a squishier surface in the front, a little bit of a firmer surface in the back, just to make sure that you have enough protection on your joints as you're running. So overall, Osprey machine, definitely the biggest perk is the fact that you can just fold it up and then you are good to go in hiding that. All you have to do to fold it is I'm just going to squeeze a button in the back, give it a lift, wait until I hear that click, and boom, and done. So definitely a cool machine, Osprey. Check it out. If you want to learn more about this or other machines, check out our website at www.treadmill-ratings-reviews.com. Thanks a lot.